Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Danny with Danny Thomas Fitness. I'm coming at you again today with my own workout with some equipment I got here at my house. It's going to be an intense workout. Stay tuned to the end.
What's up, everyone? First exercises for back. It's a barbell row. I did 4 different exercises for each of the main kind of groups I was working here. Did 12 reps of this exercise. Basically, you want to keep that arch back and make sure you're bringing up the bar parallel, just under your pecs. Can definitely be tough with some muscle imbalances. Really want to focus on using your lats to bring that bar up to you. Right after, with no rest, we got a single arm lat pull down using 70 pounds here of resistance here, hooked up against my door. You want to have that arch back and focus on using your lat muscle to bring it back and kind of holding it as well too for a couple seconds at the end there. And again, I did 3 rounds of back, bicep and legs for all 4 different exercises that I did. So it was definitely tough. I don't know if you guys can do this. Definitely give it a shot. It's worth it for sure. It was killer. But this is what I did today. Just a home workout. Didn't go anywhere. Used what I had available to me. The third exercise for back here is basically like a dumbbell fly, a bent over, Definitely want to focus on kind of keeping them almost like a wing, like you're using like a bird flapping their wings pretty much. And it really kills your lats back there. It's definitely really tough to do. So you might have to use little weights. I'm only using 15 here, barely getting them up there. So you might have to use 10s or, something else until you build up those lats. But it's definitely an exercise I recommend including into your back exercises for sure. The last exercise for back that I did was dumbbell renegade rows with the 15 pounds there. Just did 10 reps. This was my 3rd round of the 4 exercises I did for back, so it's pretty gassed. But that's all hard about working out. Test your manhood, see how far you can make it and go with good form. Honestly, I feel like this is an exercise I sometimes struggle with, so I like getting better at it. Definitely try to include these. You might have to start, using a little weight, but hey, check your ego out the door and get to it. All right, working on biceps now. First exercise is just a barbell curl. I got about, I believe this is just 70 pounds. Yes, because I got a 25 and on each side and 2 10s. I just was going for 10 reps here. As clean as possible, not using too much momentum. It's definitely challenging, and I'm trying to actually also kind of like make sure I'm contracting and not using momentum. It's definitely very tough here. Now, right after this, I'm going into my dumbbell alternating hammer curls, 12 reps. It's definitely really tough. I like to focus on, keeping them at that position with tension on your biceps here. I'm going to bring them up shortly to show you. So I like holding them there, it keeps tension, and then really go down, feel your tricep contract. It'll release the bicep. You get a better bicep contraction that way. It's definitely really killer. I'm not using momentum. I was just using quickness because my arms were freaking dead at this point because this was, again, the 3rd round for biceps. It was definitely tough, but no excuses. I felt like I was not getting good contractions, so I slowed it down a little bit so I could get really good contractions. That's how you're going to build those biceps, guys. Now, right after that, I used a resistant band to do almost kind of like a preacher curl in a way, where I put those kind of at the palm of my hands and have my kind of palms of my hands facing up instead of curling towards yourself. because it hits the top of your bicep differently than a normal curl would with your wrist, facing towards the sky. I like to hold it for a couple seconds. It's easier if I had like a 50-pound dumbbell or like a 45 to do it with, but gotta use what's like available to you. No excuses. Gotta hit the gains anywhere, guys. So did just 12 reps with this here. And then the next exercise I'm actually doing is a weighted chin up. So I just wanted to show you guys in this little bag that I'm going to put on my back here, I put in a 15-pound weight. Just so you guys didn't believe I was not using anything. There's some people, so just wanted to show you guys that's 15 pounds and it's in that bag. I put on me to do my weighted chin ups here that you'll see. And I was just going for 10 good ones, clearing the bar. All right, so the chin ups here with the 15 pounds. Promise you, I'm going all the way up. It's just because the camera's angled up really high, so I want you guys to see that part of it. It's definitely great to get there. Chin ups used to be hard, but they're getting easier for me. Body weight ones are pretty simple for me. All right, guys, lax exercises for legs. So we got, just a deadlift here. My form is getting better. Got to keep my kind of traps, kind of put in check there so it looks like my back's more straight. But overall, not too much of an arched or rounded back, excuse me. Getting better. Got about 80 pounds here. Nothing too killer, but pretty tough, builds your lat strength and definitely your glutes and quads as well too. It's definitely a full body, kind of like a full multi-compound movement, excuse me, that you guys want to build up to because it burns a lot of calories. So I was going for 12 reps here, as good as possible. Then right after that, I'm going to go into some band work that you'll see here. So here comes the band work. I have a little black resistant band. That's the heaviest one. Actually from my girl, she let me use it here. I haven't done these in a while, and it was just like for your hips here, and good Lord, my ass cheeks are on fire and hips like right now. Again, this was my third set of this. Did 12 reps each side here. Trying to get the best possible contraction using my hips there. Man, watching it again just makes me remember the pain. Ow! I'm just kidding, but yeah, it's definitely killer. I recommend doing it if you got some resistant bands. It will put your booty and hips to the test here. Now stop checking out my butt in this image here. Just kidding, but just the other 12 here. And then we're going to go into the last couple leg exercises here right after this 12 here. All right, next exercise is a barbell hack squat. Like I was saying with my deadlifts, I need to remember to myself to keep my, chest up and my, triceps locked and shoulders and lats kind of trapped in place. It'll help me keep my torso up. Otherwise, I was doing this perfectly right because you're supposed to have a little kind of round there, not in your lower back, but the upper's okay, a little. I shouldn't be that rounded though, so that's what I mean. If I would have straightened out and remembered to kind of push my chest, arch it up, and lock my triceps and shoulder blades, it would have been more up there. So next time I do it, I'll definitely for sure fix that. Or it might be just the angle of the camera, I don't know, because I really wasn't feeling any pain whatsoever in my back. And if I was, using my back to pull it up, I would feel it for sure. So I wasn't feeling any like pain or anything. I was definitely feeling it in my quads and butt though. So, but yeah, just remember this was not the best form. Remember to, when you do it, to arch your chest up, lock those triceps and your shoulders kind of into place there, and it'll be very simple. Now, the last exercise I did here to burn it out were some actual just banded pulse squats here. I believe I did 12, and I tried to do like 3 to 5 pulses for each rep I did. It varied. Definitely was something I haven't done in a while. I know you guys saw me do, the 1.5 bottom squats, but this is different. It's a pulse squat. And I was using the resistant bands, and I was making sure my knees were pushed out, getting better glute activation. This one is a booty killer for sure. Alrighty, guys, that was the workout for today. The calories I burned, the overall time it took me to do that, and I did abs at the end as well, too. That's why it took so long. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe, please.